Well, good morning, my darlings. Happy Wednesday. Happy sunny day. Leaving the cave in my car, which no longer has 4 feet of snow on top of it. But we still do have 4 feet of snow everywhere. It's been super cold. But yeah, I can hear the birdies chirping, so I know spring is here. Happy spring. Blessed Ostara. Happy equinox. I hope you guys had a great week. I had a great week, and if I could see around the snowbank, it would be even better. My camera mount is precariously perched right now. The suction cup for the windshield is not acting correctly, and you could fall down. So if you fall down, I'll pick you up. How are you guys? I don't have a lot on the agenda today. Tom and I were going to have an errand day, but he got called to work this morning, so I am going to go home and finish working on some Happy Mail postcards. I've been talking about this for 3 months. I literally am working on returning Happy Mail from December, like December on. So I have a big I.O. list. I.O., it's off to work we go. But they're coming out cool, and I have another project that I'm going to do for this weekend, which is coming out. I haven't started it yet, but I'm excited about it. I was talking to Tom about it last night. That'll be fun. And we went out to dinner last night with an old friend of Tom's, Mike, and his wife, Mary Beth. Shout out to them. And I've hung out with Mike a couple times and Mary Beth one other time, but this is the first time that we actually went out and had dinner. And we went to our favorite Asian restaurant, Soy. Shout out to Soy. But basically, as per usual, we filled up on all these amazing appetizers, and I have my full dinner. So I was going to eat that for lunch today, but we decided we'll have that for dinner tonight. So maybe we'll just have some leftovers this afternoon. I made a big pot of chili this week too. We'll see. I was also thinking about, a lot of times in the vlog, obviously, you know, I do a full cooking, do a meal or something, and I was thinking of still sharing my meals with you, obviously, but doing separate videos when I do like a half an hour cooking thing. What do you think about that? Is that a good idea? That way we won't have like hour-and-a-half vlogs all the time. We'll see. I'm just talking out loud. You never know. What else is going on? La 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 la. Not too much. I have a couple things to show you. Nothing spectacular. I'm getting ready to start my crazy quilting. I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube. Good old YouTube. You can learn anything. I love learning stuff all the time. I told you that, I think I told you, that this crazy quilt book that I'm going to reference uses paper piecing. And I know that is a very old technique, but it's not something I'm familiar with, so I will be learning how to do paper piecing. But I haven't started that yet. So I'm pulling into the driveway right now. This will be interesting if I can get back out of my parking spot. Oh my God. I'll show you what my parking lot looks like right now. Hang on a second. Look at these drifts, you guys. So they came and plowed over here, but it's still lots and lots of snow. So we'll be melting this week. All right, I'm going to go inside and let's make some coffee, shall we? It's beautiful though, isn't it? Super cold today. Okay, I made it in safe and sound. I just wanted to give you a view from the front porch. It sure is pretty. You can hear my wind chimes. It is blowing cold out there. Like, did I mention it's cold outside? Let's make some coffee. And now that I've had some coffee, we can carry on. I wanted to show you the window. I actually need to wash my windows, but I've started rearranging. I told you I wanted to kind of play with the beads a little bit. I'm putting, for now, more of just the straight beaded strands on the left here. And on the right, I'm kind of showcasing more of the crystals and the items that you guys have sent and things like that. I just think that you can really see them better and they don't get lost in the sea of beads. Yeah, you know, I look at that and I still think, oh, there's so much more I could add. And I'm kind of thinking of getting rid of that, not getting rid of it, but just moving this bottom rectangular window piece. I got that at the auction last year. I like it, but I'm not so sure I like it there. But I don't know. I'm always looking around, looking at stuff to putter with and mess around with, and I'm sure you guys do the same things. But I planted some, oh, and I moved my fairy, my one-winged fairy. Just like I got one leg, she's got one wing. I've had her for years and years. I moved her out here. She flies around a little bit. But I did plant some basil. So I planted that on the equinox, and with good intentions and lots of love and hope for many blessings and prosperity. Hopefully we'll have better luck with that than we did with the celery. So I got some ivy there. I got ivy everywhere. My plants are doing really good. Let me see if I could turn around without making you guys dizzy. I'll go this way. Hello, Ellie and Craven. Do-do-do. Oh, you know what? I could show you. Oh, let me do this all at once. Hello, refrigerator. Yeah, I'm always moving stuff around on that, too. Love looking at everything you guys have sent me. My beautiful grandbabies in a sea of artwork. You guys rock so much. So blessed. Seriously, I pinch myself. You know, I wake up every day and I'm like, I get to live this life? Yeah. So anyway, look, I'm getting distracted. I wanted to show you the plants. They're doing very well. Yeah, I can't wait to really get in the dirt. So that's that. What do I have to show you? A few things. It's so easy that I can just show you like this without taking them out. Yeah, Reynolds freezer paper. Who knew that you could use this for quilting? Well, now I know. And this is something that I'm going to use to do those crazy quilts. And I showed you guys the book. And I'll show you again if you don't remember it. But yeah, I'm going to be using this to cut out patterns and make some quilts. So that's cool. And I think this was like $7. I got it on Amazon. Again, I have free shipping, so it's worth it sometimes. Save me a trip to the store. I hate going to the store. And these I got last year at I think at Walmart and the clearance aisle. And they're like plaster of Paris eggs. And obviously now that I'm vegan, I don't have eggs laying around anymore. And my mom's not here with her chickens, so I bought some of these eggs, and my intention was to do something for Ostara with them, but I did not. But I still may have a project coming up with these, because Lord knows we need another egg project. So those, and I think I paid like $1 or something for them. Randomness. And also, I meant to show you these last week, and I have 4 of these. One of them is on my stove right now. And these, I think the last time that I filmed at the nest, I told you guys, you're looking at the back of my couch, sorry. I told you guys that I was going to dinner with that funky hippie chick, Patty Sunshine, and her fabulous husband, Jonathan. Well, Tom and I did, and we had amazing conversation and food and fun. And Patty gifted me with these beautiful tile trivets, coasters, that she made. Hello! She had this gorgeous tile, and she made these coasters for me. So I'm super stoked, and shout out to the funky hippie chick I'll put a link to her store below. She also has an online store. Check her out if you haven't. We're overdue for a field trip over there. She reminded me that it's been since October since we've been there. So maybe next week, if it's a little warmer, we can go see Patty. But I have one of these right on my stove, and, you know, it's perfect. Salamander, south. It could be a lizard, but, you know, to me, fire element right there in my kitchen. Beautiful. So there's that. And what else did I want to show you? Come take a trip with me. Oh, here is that book. And I showed you this last week, but there's pattern. These are the patterns in the back, and I'll be transferring these patterns. Obviously, they're hexagons, a little different layout with each one. Transferring the patterns onto the freezer paper, transferring the paper to the fabric, and then you sew on these lines, but it's a little trickier than that. But I'm sure once I do it, I've been watching a lot of videos about it. Look at this. I'm sure once I do it, because I am definitely a hands-on learner, so I've seen enough people do it. I need to just get my hands in and do it. But the author of this book is amazing. She was raised in South Africa. She lives in Australia right now, but she was heavily influenced by the colors and techniques of the area. But so I'm really looking forward to this, you guys. What do you think? Let me know. So there's that. I've already showed you. Oh, boho gypsy hippie curtains hanging in the doorway. Not gonna lie, I've run over them a couple times. I try to be cognizant that they're there, but and actually Tom came for dinner the other night, sat in that chair and kind of sat on one. So they are susceptible to getting pulled. I just have to be aware of it. I don't want to tie them back right now, but hazards of life in a wheelchair. Should we do a bookshelf tour today? Should we try to tackle it? Kind of in spring cleaning mode. We could kind of do the same thing. I don't know how long it's going to take, you guys, but I could pull each book out. Maybe we could start that today. What do you think? La la la. Okay, I didn't draw a card yet. Let's see. Oh, I want to show you the Happy Mail postcards. Let's see what I'm doing here. My little setup in front of the window. These are the ones that I have been working on. I never know when to stop. I want to keep going. You know, it's like, oh, but should I add a little, you know, they become little mini canvases. What do you think? I'm putting a lot of love into them because I love you guys so much, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. And I wish that I could shower you with fortunes, but instead I will shower you with love and blessings and a little piece of my heart. How about that? So these are the ones that I've done. And then I still have a stack. I think I did 10, and I have 10 more to go. So, yeah. What a beautiful life I lead. And look, oh, the gnome came out to play in the little mushroom garden. Yeah, I'm getting spring fever. Look at my porch. Look at all that snow. It's like 3 feet of snow and then a layer of bird seed. Look at all the bird seed there. But my little friends appreciate it. You can see them all flying. Yeah. What did I say we're going to do? I don't know. A bookshelf tour. I think that's all I wanted to show. Oh, I know. I know why I came over here. The last thing that I got this week on Amazon, good old Amazon, I'll put all links below, is this Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. This is a big brush. I've had one of these in the past, but it was much smaller. And this one is ginormous. Look at this. It's actually a little bigger than I had expected, but now that I have it, I really like it. And I just use that for like outlining, obviously. And you can activate it with your handy dandy water brush and kind of fade it out. And I love these things. So, yeah, that's all the fun and exciting purchases I have made on Amazon this week. So I'll see you in a few minutes. I knew there was something else I wanted to show you. Same as my tarot info book, I have a contact and password book that's just a black composition notebook, and I've never taken the time to jazz them up with all the art journaling I do and everything. These are just plain and boring. So I decided for this one, especially because I was looking through this for Happy Mail addresses, etc., that I would use some of the Happy Mail stickers and things that you guys send me to decorate the book with. So, including washi tape and everything. So I've started doing that, and I'm just kind of randomly putting things down. I don't want to show you any addresses, but on the, edges of the book, I'm putting the washi tape. And I just was having fun playing around. Totally inspired by, I think Cindy Utter does a book where she uses Happy Mail, and I've also seen Crystal Dragonfly do that. So, yeah, I just, something to do with the cool stuff you guys send me. So that was making me smile. Let's draw a card, and I'll show you the song of the day. Okay, guys, I have my beautiful candle from Connie Eads lit, and some Persephone's Spring Renewal incense burning, and I drew the Magician today, and I love this card. It's very positive. It's kind of like utilizing your potential. You have everything you need to kind of actualize your dreams, manifesting, like spiritual power on the physical plane type of thing. Let's see what the book says, speaking of books. And I am going to, I say this every time, but I'm going to start really creating a beautiful book here. And I put too much work in this to just have it be a composition book, right? The Magician represents energy, will, the tools and creativity that will help you on your way as you aim to reach your full potential, personal power, intention, resourcefulness, action, creative power, manifestation, taking control, harnessing energy into force and force into power for the benefit of mankind. So it's very, forward moving, positive. You have everything you need to do what you got to do. And I think it's a great card for today. What do you think? All right, guys, I'll show you what we're working with. I'm starving. Here's some leftover chili. I made this on Monday, so whatever's left over after today, I'll just freeze. This was incredible. It's 3-bean. I used a red pepper, green pepper, jalapeno. I did use some Beyond Beef Feisty Crumbles. Lots of onion and garlic. Some chipotle pepper. Crushed tomatoes. It's just incredible. So I'm going to heat that up. I have some fresh cilantro here just for garnish at the end. I have some tortillas that have seen better days, but we're going to work with them. And I'm going to melt a slice of this Go Veggie. I think this one's smoked provolone, and then we'll do a slice of the cheddar style. Really good. They melt amazing. I also have some vegan sour cream. That is incredible. I defy you to tell the difference between real sour cream and this. Tofutti also makes really good cream cheese. Cheese in quotes. Put a little earth balance in our cast iron frying pan. I also have some hot sauce for the end. So I'm heating this up. It's pretty hot already. I'm going to put some earth balance in. We'll heat up our tortilla, put the chili on, put the cheese. We'll be eating in no time. Let me set up the tripod. Okay, guys. This is going to come together really quick. A little bit of that earth balance, or skip it if you want. You could do this in a dry skillet, I'm sure. It's super hot. I've heated up the chili already. So I'm just going to put this in, and we're going to put this together really quick. Take that chili. I'm just going to spoon some on, just 1/2 of this. I have a tendency to overstuff, so I'm going to try not to. Kind of spread it on the bottom. I also had some leftover rice, which you could add if you want, but I'm not going to right now. Alright, and then I'm just going to sprinkle some of that chopped cilantro. Alright, and the cheese. And this should be about ready to flip up right now. And my pan was pretty hot, so don't burn your fingers, but that looks pretty perfect to me. I'm going to attempt to flip that. Alright, so I'm just going to give it, I don't know, another minute on the other side. Because my chili's already warm, we don't have to worry about that. We're basically just melting our cheese right now. So I'm going to let that go for a minute. I'll plate it up. I'm going to mix a little of the sour cream with some hot sauce. And I'm salivating. Yeah, it's really good, you guys. Totally recommend it. Okay. Look at how the cheese melts. Yes, this is not like vegan cheese of years ago. And all I did, I took about 2 tablespoons of that sour cream and mixed it with about 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. So I'm going to just dig in here. I wish there was a way I could show you how I am, I would never be any good at mukbang. Oh yes. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. You guys, it's friggin' amazing. And this is by no means an original idea, but great way to use up some leftovers. Have a bite. You know you want some. It would be great with black olives. Speaking of black olives. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm. What is it about good food that makes you want to dance? Yummy. Mm. You guys, sorry about the glare behind me. Ah, the Glare Witch Project. What? Cheers. I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out once again. I look forward to our little weekly get-togethers, you know, I really do. So, believe it or not, I'm constantly striving to make this a better channel, and it's an ongoing goal of mine to, you know, continue hanging out here with you guys. So, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Let me know what you thought about the book tour. It is what it is, right? That's where we're at today. It's always good to look back on things, too. And Tom and I were talking about this. He was talking about music, how once you lay down your tracks, that, you know, you really, it's done. And same thing with art. I have a tendency to look back at things that I did 3-4 years ago, and I'm like, oh, I want to change that. I don't like it. But it is what it is. It's a, you know, shows where you're at the time. How did I go there? I don't know. Here we are. I love you guys. Listen, I'll put a whole bunch of links below. I would love it if you follow me all over social media. And I appreciate it when you do. So I love you so much. Peace and love. Stay tuned for some art from me this weekend. I'm excited about a project that I'll bring to you guys for no reason other than I want to and I love you, and that's it. So let me know if you tried chili quesadilla or a chiladilla, whatever. And let me know what one of your favorite books is. How about that? If you've stuck around this long to this point, put your favorite book below. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace and love.